He found a hoe in a drawer, and began climbing by himself, but the wall was too hard. He made little progress each time. Still, the hope of returning home pushed him on, but when Jeff looked up, a hand suddenly dropped from above. He didn't wake up until late at night from the pain. The hoe had pierced his leg. The pain nearly made him faint. Luckily, the woman found him and treated his wound. The next morning, while Jeff was still half conscious, he saw a child's figure, but soon fell asleep again. After half a month of recovery, Jeff could finally walk out of the house, but the chain ladder was still missing. In anger, he dragged the woman out and demanded to know where it went. The woman was too scared to speak. Jeff kept accusing her of trapping him, but the woman said,
"I can look after you. I can take care of you."
Hearing her mumble about taking care, so serious about it, Jeff broke down completely. When he sat down to rest, two boys appeared on the cliff above. Jeff waved for help. The boys asked if he needed assistance. Jeff told them what happened, and begged them to get him out, saying he'd reward them handsomely. The boys happily agreed, but said they needed to get a rope first. Jeff was overjoyed, watching them walk away. He felt salvation was near. Soon a rope was thrown down. The boys told him to tie himself up. Jeff did as told, but he didn't notice. One of the boys looked strangely at him. Minutes later, Jeff was being pulled up. He was thrilled, but suddenly something went wrong.
Hey! Easy!
Things were not that simple. The boys above vanished. No matter how Jeff yelled, no one responded. He hung in the air struggling, but soon his strength ran out. Under the desert sun, he fainted. Then a stream of liquid poured down. A boy above was urinating. Jeff felt humiliated, but he was hanging helpless. The boys kept swinging the rope, and there was more than one. Jeff could only sway helplessly. The lost boy was among them. Clearly they were like a family. Jeff shouted from below, begging them to let him go. Then suddenly, the swaying stopped, and Jeff passed out after hitting his head. When he woke up, it was night, but he still refused to give up. His body was failing though. The woman came out of the house. Seeing his miserable state, she told him to save his strength. Jeff asked who those boys were. The woman said they were just wanderers in the desert, and told Jeff to stay calm, otherwise he'd suffer more.
Don't poke sticks in the nest. Be silent. Works for me.
Desperate Jeff tried to scream, but the boys surrounded him again, all glaring at him. A month passed. Jeff accepted reality. He lived an ordinary life with the woman at the bottom of the valley. When the woman saw his sleeve torn, she brought out some men's clothes and told him to pick one. Jeff didn't know where they came from, but put it on anyway. He even started growing vegetables. The boys above often dropped supplies. Jeff was completely under control. Maybe it was the food and wine. When Jeff asked if the woman wanted to escape, she said she preferred to stay. Jeff couldn't understand. That night after dinner, a strange noise came from outside. Jeff grabbed an axe and limped out. The boys were dressed oddly, running wildly like lunatics. Jeff panicked. They pinned him to the ground. After being mocked and toyed with, Jeff completely broke down.